So, what has actually happened with GAK? G-A-K. I made a video a few weeks ago, as did a few other YouTubers, about a few guitar stores in Europe and the UK closing down. Now, one of these stores was GAK Guitar and Keyboards, based in Brighton. And at the time, there was a bit of confusion over whether they had actually shut down for good or, were just doing maintenance or something. Well, I found out some more, and it's not good. So big shout out to Guitarist website for this article. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check out the full article. GAK Guitar and Keyboard, based in the UK city of Brighton, opened in 1992 and has recently closed down after weeks of speculation and unemployment uncertainty for its staff. Standing proudly on the corner of Upper Gardiner Street in North Road in the seaside city of Brighton, GAK, which stands for Guitar Amp and Keyboard, I was wrong, was one of the biggest musical instrument stores in the south of England. From its inception in 1992, the Instrument Menagerie offered a space for musicians to congregate, try out the gear they've been pining over for months, and find like-minded individuals to discuss the ins and outs of different tone woods and boutique pedals. Yeah, I'm sure that happened. March 25th, 2025 was supposed to be business as usual when a closed for maintenance sign plastered on the store's front door sent Reddit sleuths down conspiratorial rabbit holes. A couple of days later, the website was taken offline and some customers even reported that they'd never received instruments they had ordered. A fast sale request for musical instrument retailer and supplier in the southeast of England with a turnover of £20 million hastily went up on the business sales report, fueling speculation that the 32-year-old business had well and truly gone under. There were a few signs, but it's really weird because we didn't take the signs seriously, confesses Connor Wyatt, GAK's former guitar and gear technician. We overheard a conversation saying that we need to cancel a supplier channel, which is very weird because we always keep them open anyway, just in case. There was another one where they'd say, this particular brand, cancel anything over £500. So we were like, okay, that's a little bit odd. A few days before on our buying sheets, we were told to stop buying things. And then we noticed on our internal system that things no longer said out of stock available to order, they said inactive. Wyatt had worked at GAK since 2022 and had become part of the community that surrounded the store, but the retailer's reputation preceded it to the point where musicians from all over the UK and well beyond made the journey to the location. If you were working in an area that you liked, you could be serving a customer that was into the same stuff as you, and then you'd meet new people that way, he explains. It's obviously not just a normal retail job, it was specialised, so you'd meet people who had the same interests as you. However, when rumours that the company was going bust started trickling down from the top office, it dawned on Wyatt and his colleagues that something was not right. I think it was the 25th of March we got told, okay, the managing director is going to come in and have a word about what's going on. He came in and then said to us, basically there's no money in the business, we've got until Friday to get investors. So we got given 4 days notice to try and find someone to save the company. We got told we can't afford to pay you redundancy because it's liquidation. But then they wanted us to work as per usual and we were like, you just told us we're not going to have a job. Employees were expected to keep selling things like normal. However, with the closed for maintenance sign going up and the website going offline, keen-eyed customers knew something was up. For those who had already put in an order, well, if you didn't get it by Friday, that was it. So there's people out there who'd paid $3,000 for a synth, $2,000 for a guitar and didn't get their stuff. We were still getting emails from people saying, where's my stuff? To the point that there are Trustpilot reviews and comments on old YouTube videos saying, where's my stuff? While the employees were given a last salary, any redundancy pay had to go through the government. Once the news hit, it was just kind of like, bang, good luck, said Wyatt. Despite any efforts to find investors and save the Brighton staple, which the employees were also involved in, no one swooped in to acquire the business. Instead, online mega retailer Gear for Music purchased the remaining stock together with intangible assets including websites, trademarks and commercial data from GAK's administrators for £2.4 million. So yeah, GAK is gone. RIP GAK. But the way they did it is just terrible. That's disgusting. To know that your business is going under, but to still take money off people for guitars and synths and amps and stuff, I mean, that is beyond contemptible. It's not on. And the way they treated the staff, again, disgusting. making them work and not paying them, making them take money from customers knowing that the customers would never get their stuff. Like, what the hell, man? I mean, I know guys that work in, and girls that work in guitar shops and stuff. I mean, these people are just so passionate about, and you know, the job that they're doing, and for many people it is a dream job. You know, so to have that snatched out from under you, that, look, I do feel really, really, really bad for the employees at the shop. It's not their fault. Ex-employees at GAC, I really do hope that you manage to get yourself sorted and, you know, find alternative work and everything. You didn't deserve this. I mean, it's such a shame when this happens. I mean, I was always a huge fan of GAC, and I bought from them many times. Fast delivery, great prices, amazing customer service, but this just doesn't sit right with me. They had a good business, and from what I can see, it went under through mismanagement, you know, from the top. It went under from mismanagement more than anything else. I guess that's what happens when you have a boardroom and money men running a company that don't care or don't understand their customers and their staff. I mean, you look at Andertons, right? I know I keep banging on about Andertons. I mean, they're dominating the music gear market, and they have done for some time. But when you watch Andertons, I mean, you can tell that they know their stuff. They're passionate about music, and they're passionate about guitars, and there's definitely something in that. I mean, I know you've got to have business acumen, and you know, Andertons obviously do, but they've got that little bit extra, and that is what you've got to have when you're running a business these days. But it's sad that another music store has disappeared from the high street, and you know, all the people that work for GAC, you know, they've got to find new jobs and stuff. So I'd just like to say good luck to them all, and I really, really do hope you manage to get things sorted. And to the idiots at the top of the chain that ran GAC, a really good music store, into the ground, for shame. You numpties. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Jump in the comments, and you know, if you've got anything to say on this, jump in and have your say. That's what the comment section's for, and it helps the video out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Again, that helps me out, gets the video out there into the algorithm, and lets people know that it's worth watching. I've also got some merch for sale. I've got t-shirts, shower curtains, dog tags, I've got some stickers, I've got some mugs. There's all kinds of things. Go and check it out. And any purchases go towards the upkeep of the channel. Also got super chats. They're great. And memberships, also great, because that goes to help the channel out as well. And don't forget, I stream every Wednesday, 9 PM UK time. It's usually just me and some buddies, or just me talking about guitars and gear and stuff. And on the last Wednesday every month, we have a live guitar quiz, and you come in with a chance of winning an FX pedal. Yay! Anyway, thanks again. Take it easy. Peace out.